Buenos días, chicos. Yo soy su maestro Espinosa. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre el clima. This class will help us to practice having conversations about the weather in Spanish. So this is our lesson objectives for today. So these are simple and clear. First, we want to practice having a conversation using the weather vocabulary. Next, we will focus on answering and asking questions about the weather, which helps make our conversations feel real. And finally, we will work in speaking fluently and pronouncing words correctly as we describe different weather scenarios. So let's go with slide number 3, examen oral. So for the oral exam, we are going to participate in a conversation. You will be talking with Rodrigo, answering his questions about the weather. Try to respond fully to each question he asks using weather terms we already learned. Let's go with slide number 4. So in this conversation, your job is to answer each question that Rodrigo asks about the weather. For each response, make sure to include details using the weather vocabulary we already learned. Remember to respond to each question truthfully and with complete sentences. When you finish, record your responses on Seesaw. Make sure to double check your recording to ensure all the answers are clear and complete. Be specific and use full sentences in your responses. You will be graded on how well you use vocabulary, pronunciation, and the overall flow of your conversation. Now we're gonna go to slide number 5. So this is the rubric for the oral exam. Let's go over how you will be graded for the oral exam using the 4 main criteria. So for the vocabulary, this is about how well you use the weather vocabulary. To earn the highest score of 5 points, you should use a strong variety of terms we already learned, showing that you can describe the weather detailedly and naturally using a mix of words like hace sol, está lloviendo, or hace frío. Instead of repeating the same terms, help you here. A score of 3 means you used some of the weather terms but maybe repeated a few or didn't use as many. A score of 1 means that you didn't use enough of the weather vocabulary or used terms incorrectly. So let's go with the pronunciation part. For the pronunciation, a score of 5 means that for the score of 5 points means that your words are clear and easy to understand with sounds that are accurate and close to native pronunciation. If you make minor errors but they don't affect your understanding, you might get a score of 3. If pronunciation errors make it hard to understand your responses, you will get a score of that is closer to 1. Let's go to the fluency part. So fluency refers to how smoothly you speak. To earn 5 points, aimed for a natural flow without many pauses or hesitations. If you have a few pauses, that will likely be a score of 3. If there are many or frequent pauses that interrupt the flow, make it sound choppy, this will fall closer to a 1. So let's go over the language control. this is about your sentence structure and grammar. To score 5 points, you should use complete sentences with minimal grammar errors, keeping the meaning clear. Small errors are fine if they don't interfere with your response. A score of 3 means that you have some errors, but overall message is still understandable. If errors make it hard to understand your responses, this will result in a score of 1. So as you see, guys, each criteria can earn you up to 5 points. 5 points possible. Try to be as detailed and clear as possible using everything we already practiced it. Good luck, and remember to review the rubric if you need more guidance to do this project. So let's go with the end product. For this part, I have an example so you can see how the interaction should look. I will be the person asking the questions, and my friend demonstrate how to answer them. This way you can get a clear idea of what a conversation should look like. So I'm gonna play the video right now. Okay, wait a second. Okay, let's see. Wait a second, guys. I'm having some issues. Okay. Okay, guys, just wait me a second, guys, because this video, okay, here. I'm gonna restart it again so you can see it. Okay, guys, so this is the sample that I have it ready for you. I hope this helps. So let's go to the slide number 7, the recording instructions. So you're gonna go to Seesaw and start to recording your responses to each question in the conversation. Speak clearly, use the word vocabulary effectively, and focus on accurate pronunciation. And please listen to your recording once you are done to make sure your answers flow naturally and address each question fully. So I just want to thank you guys, but don't forget that if you have any questions or anything else, please let me know. And that will be all for today lesson. Thank you.